If you could tell us a little bit about the way you used to go out on, people would gather Sunday afternoons and stuff.
Well, it wasn't only Sunday afternoon, or usually after Sunday school. I had 12 double plate holders. This part of the time I used a 5x7, but my favorite camera was 6.5, 8.5, and I'd load those 12 double holders, which is 24 plates. Well, if there's postcards, I've got 2 pictures to the plate. But if it is a full group or maybe a portrait or just shoulder portrait or something of the kind, well, I'd take my camera and get it all loaded, and my case held my tripod and everything. I'd just start out. First thing you know, Lon, come over here and take these pictures. Take our pictures. Well, that's the way I did it. People they just like to have their pictures taken. In fact, when I first commenced, when I call it graduate, when I was studying under this graduate of photography, he's a graduate from Danville, Illinois, College of Photography. And he's the one who got me into it. He was a dulcimer player. The old-fashioned, not these dulcimers you see now on television. They're not dulcimers. That's nothing like it. His dulcimers were 4 feet long, and they had 50 strings on them, and you played them like a xylophone.
The people that, you were saying people would just call you over and say, hey, Lon, take my picture. What were they doing?
Oh, just loafing. Just a bunch of kids, young folks, ganged up. They wasn't such a thing as an automobile or a radio or a TV. Then all they could do was just get a bunch of them get together and just laugh and talk. And once in a great while, maybe there'd be a couple fall out, have a little spat, maybe a little fight, but they kept pounding it out.
Did you take a lot of pictures?
There's not very much of that ever went on.
Did you take a lot of pictures of people sitting around in the yards and stuff?
Oh, lots of them.
What about the pictures you took for the mill? Why did you take those?
The mills?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I sold hundreds and hundreds of those.
Why?
Why did I take them?
Yeah.
Oh, I was always doing that. I'd see something I thought there was $1 in, I took it. Didn't matter what it was, just like those jaybirds. One evening, I remember there's one of those big thunderheads, that you see in the summer sometime, and it was a bad looker. In fact, we found out later in Joplin they'd had a big storm up there. Well, it pooched way up, and the sun shining on it. It was almost sundown. It's a beautiful thing. Well, I got my camera. Of course, I didn't have anything in the way of equipment any more than I used my lens and my what little brains I had. But I stopped down. I stopped down to, I think, down to about 32. And I took just a snapshot of that. It was already real bright,
Why do you think people would buy pictures of things like that?
I don't know. I expect that one picture that I sold at least 150 of them.
A picture of a thundercloud.
Just a thundercloud. And it was a beautiful thing, although we see them now. They take them off and you see them on television every place else. But they used to be, back in those days, why, it was just about a guess and begolly. because the only thing that we had was wide angle lens, and I had one. I had